Allora. Eccoci. Mi ricordavo. 15.000 e ci serve un doppio livello, almeno il doppio. Oh,
You called, madame. You called, madame.
Aegis, thank heavens you're here. Thank heavens you're here. We're under siege. We're under siege. In the courtyard. One of the king's creatures. It seems determined to destroy the chateau walls. It's as if it came here for us. Here is the key to the gate. It will lead you to the courtyard. Hurry. Our lives are in your hands.
di proprietà della regina apre il cancello insieme alla doppia scalinata dopo le fontane. Sentirà delle Aegis di raggiungere il cortile principale in cui potrà neutralizzare le automi che minacciano il castello e le vite dei suoi occupanti. Ok, sì, era un cancello che abbiamo trovato già. Avevamo già trovato, forse giù di là. Lo sapevo che faceva il calcio. Ah, beh, giusto. Giusto, c'è anche quella parte là. Giusto. Un attimo, eh. Ma buono. Apro una finestra. Quella. Non mi... Esatto. Qua. Qua. Ah, fai danno anche così. Bastardo. Il gran segreto è una ghisa. Gran segreto. Voglio vedere se magari mi sono... Magari... No, di qua non ci si può... Non va da nessuna parte. A meno che il gran cancello sia... Ok, no. Niente, abbiamo fatto un giro. Non ho niente da dire al momento. Sto pensando quale... Mi ricordo un cancello da qualche parte. Me lo ricordo. Allora, sarà in una delle sale giù. Ah, di là. Ok, me la ricordo, infatti, mi ricordavo. No? Quello? No. È uno shortcut. Stard. Questo no. Ah, abbiamo anche dimenticato un drop. Ah no, è uno... Chissà. Aia. Ah, ma sei uno di... Non ti ho riconosciuto. Au. Esatto. Ah, giusto, è vero che vuoi esplodere. No, sto pensando dove cazzo potrebbe essere quel cazzo di... Là? Che palle ancora questi. Ma perché quanti drop lasciati in giro? Meno male che ci si ritorna. Attenzione perché c'è una possibile boss fight. Sì. Quello è uno shortcut sicuro. Eh. Ah, sì, invece. Ah, ce la leva. Ah, ok. Bene, 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 bene. Sai che tornerà il vestale perché mi sono riposato l'altro. Se muoio per sbaglio, devo rifarmi un bel giro. Tanto è lì. Un inizio lento, brutto. Sono cambiati i filtri. 10.000. Proprio perché aumenta un po'. Proprio per quello. Più 7. Meno 3. Allora, stanno attaccando il castello, stanno attaccando la regina. Sicuramente qualcuno di importante. Per arrivare fin tanto. Oh, comunque potrebbe essere una mossa per... Sì, comunque di mirata a destabilizzare. Giustamente. Infatti ho visto. Si vede niente. È là. Ehi! Porco Dio, dove cazzo sei uscito? Aia. Ah, lentissimo. Oh, hai rotto il cazzo. Ma almeno mi riprendo. Allora, fammi vedere. Questa spinge, però... Sembra fare danni elettro. Ovviamente la chiave sarà uno dei premi. Pronti? Ehi là! Ehi là!
Mon Dieu! Aegis! My queen, don't!
Run, madame!
Optimist, that thing, it's staring at you.
You're safe, madame.
Mon Dieu. Aegis. Why did this abomination attack us?
I think you know, madame. You saw how it obeyed you when you ordered it to stop fighting.
I don't understand a word of this nonsense.
I'm afraid your guardian angel seems to have a few screws loose, my queen.
No. You must listen to me. That creature was not trying to destroy you, madame. It was trying to be near you. Listen to your heart. You know what it was. You know whose soul animated those cogs.
Stop it, please. Just stop.
Sì?
You must know the truth. Everything is there, written in the king's own hand. How he ordered your son to be put to death. How he bound his soul to the machine I just destroyed. How they were unable to control this hateful thing.
My baby.
Oh, my queen.
My poor angel. In the hell he suffered. Wanted only to seek his mother's comfort.
No. No.
Curse you, Louis. The Butcher King. Murderer. Destroyer of innocence. He will pay for this unspeakable crime with his own head. I swear it on my life.
No, Antonia, my dear friend. Do not give in to this madness.
Leave us, Aegis. I must speak privately with Madame de Polignac.
Very well, madame.
Esatto. Danni critici. Ma anche contro i perri sono danni critici? Perché se è così... se è così... Al posto dell'armatura. Se è così... Fine. Ah, sì, sì, giusto. C'era l'altra missione secondaria. Giusto, giusto, giusto. Allora useremo un nostro gettone. E andiamo a cercare la polvere da sparo. No. Emporio. Abbiamo sbloccato qualcosa. Nope. Modo di raffreddamento intoccabile. Amica bussola. Ah, è vicinissimo. Ah, qua dove c'era la boss fight? Nelle fogne, suppongo. Digli di seguirmi. Stronza. Ah, era quel punto che era chiusa a chiave. Pezzo di merda. Godo. Godo. Pezzo di merda. Oh, loro. Oh, là. Sì. Sì. Adesso ho la chiave però.
Excellent. All the gunpowder is here, but what to do with it? Weird. To ensure that no one will use it against the people of Paris, or shall I entrust it to General de Lafayette?
Perché guardi giù, Aegis? Chi c'è? Dici la polvere, eh? Cioè come obiettivo, tipo. Requiem. Dove cazzo è? Mazza poi. Dispiegata l'arma, Aegis ha la possibilità di mettere a segno devastante. Ah, la labarda. Vabbè. Io non farei nulla. Ma veramente, non farei proprio niente. Zero. Io la terrei.
I will fulfill General de Lafayette's request. Only he can lead the war against the tyrant.
Proviamo a far così. Adesso diciamo che secondo me o imboccheremo il finale. Spero di no, Io spero che. Voglio che mi dia qualcosa. Ma non c'è un cazzo, eh? Cioè, io spero di no, sinceramente. Beh, ciao, grazie. Blast Royale. Via. Beh, però, beh, bisogna andare a Versailles in realtà. Beh, andiamo a vedere.
General Lafayette.
Do you need help, Aegis?
Goodbye, General Lafayette. And down with the clockwork.
Perché? Che chi? Ah.
Citoyen Mirabeau. I found a broken cane. It says Franciscus Antonius on it. Do you know who it belongs to?
Well, I never. Yes, I know the owner. And I'm willing to bet you're looking for a certain François Antoine.
That's right.
Well, you'd need to look a little further east, mademoiselle. Across the Rhine for a start. Because this cane belongs, or belonged, to a certain Franz Anton Mesmer.
Mesmer, the prince of charlatans.
Good heavens, it's been a long time since I've heard his name.
5 years to be exact since your learned commission denounced his theories.
It wasn't long after that when he disappeared.
Mesmer. Eugène de Vaucanson said that name before he died. Can you tell me more about him?
He was a mystical healer who was once popular with the upper class. I myself attended several of his sessions.
Hey.
You mentioned a commission.
The king did not look kindly on the healer's popularity within the court. This led him to appoint a commission from the Royal Academy of Sciences.
An institution to which Monsieur Bailly and I have the honor to belong. We were asked to investigate his alleged powers.
The experiments that we performed allowed us to determine that Monsieur Mesmer's activities were pure charlatanism, a conclusion that destroyed his successful career the moment it was published.
But there was something, Sylvain, a tiny flow of energy that my devices were able to measure.
My dear colleague, must I remind you again that we were never able to reproduce your observations? It was obviously a momentary failure of your equipment.
Perhaps. I'd like to be sure of it.
When and how did Monsieur Mesmer disappear?
The denunciation of his techniques was the start of a long descent into hell for Monsieur Mesmer. He was abandoned by his clients and resumed his research in virtual secrecy. I think he was hoping to perfect his so-called science and restore his reputation with the Academy.
A hope that led him to associate himself with that dastardly Cagliostro. God only knows what experiments they may have carried out. In any case, their collaboration did not last long. Monsieur Mesmer left the kingdom overnight to return to his mother country.
Why did he leave so quickly?
That is a mystery. But those who saw him that morning say it was as if he had the devil at his heels.
This is true. He left in such a hurry that he abandoned everything he owned. Furniture, belongings, and scientific equipment. And it seems that Cagliostro has inherited this treasure.
Is that so? Well, if what you say is true, that broken cane must have passed into the Count's hands.
Yes, it's likely.
This adventurer from who knows where is quite the mysterious character. And he has been very busy recently. I've been able to observe him from my apartments, making frequent visits to Rue Saint-Honoré on the Tuileries side. I wonder what he was doing there.
What were Monsieur Mesmer's theories?
He is a proponent of a theory called animal magnetism. He claimed to be able to channel a purported universal healing fluid by passing his hands over patients and using magnets.
He also cobbled together a whole array of mad devices, each stranger than the last. Unfortunately, despite all his attempts, I don't know that he ever cured anyone.
What happened during Monsieur Mesmer's treatment sessions?
Oh, they were quite a spectacle to behold. Imagine well-born ladies afflicted with perfectly imaginary illnesses. A dimly lit room where incense has been burned to intoxicate the soul and cloud your vision. Amiable servants, half-dressed, gliding from countess to duchess to the sound of a sensual melody. And the great Mesmer, a doctor with wandering hands, presiding over the wonderful sea. Oh, you should have seen them. Those du théâtre.
Sì, molto lunga, basta. Figa. Ammo.
Citoyen Mirror. What does this look?
Who gave you the right?
I'm curious about how you got rid of Italia.
To tell you the truth, it is a missive sent by my father, the Marquis de Mirabeau. The scheme writes to say that he is on the brink. This reprobate used his final moments on this mortal.
How is that?
To my knowledge, he has not yet deigned. This man is. He has spent. I need to.
Where is he now?
At his home in Argenteuil. But the man who heard his final confession.
Monseigneur Delfino.
Precisely. Only this confounded shaveling refuses to tell me a word of what the old dragon confided to him. He stubbornly insists. Not so. Will we? Ages.
Sì. Ciao zio.
Monseigneur.
Monsignor.
Monseigneur. I would like.
What has gotten into? I will say it one last nothing, and no one will make me. Have I made my
Perfectly.
Ah, boom.
Citoyen Mirror. Alas, the
Damn it. Let me think. In light of the cartload of threats he sent me, it's safe to wager that they may even have already suffered. However, my sister lives in... Unless a messenger rode 100 horses to death, then there is my...
If you ask me,
Yes, it's very kind of you to offer.
your own.
Indeed. It's a very embarrassing...
I can be discreet. Rest assured.
Very well. You should know that my mother, the Countess of Covey, has lost everything. Truly. First her fortune, then her faculties. No matter what I tried, nothing could prevent her decline. It is said that she is now living on charity, in the most abject poverty in the slums of the Marais. If perchance your past takes you to this dreadful place, and if she still remembers who she is, perhaps you may meet her.
Alla Bastiglia. È come se comunque lì in alto a sinistra mancasse un'area. Ci sta, eh? Ma anche in basso. Vediamo. Trova la contessa. Vabbè. Qua mi ha fatto tutto no, fa il rapporto. Allora parliamo con Robespierre.
Citoyen.
Madame.
Is your plan to arm the populace?
Oh, far from it, madame. Even if they were armed and formed into...
Why is that?
Most of the strategic points in the city are inaccessible. They are seized by an irrational fear. This makes it impossible to do...
The locations you meant a statue holding...
That's right. From what lit...
Lanterne des morts.
What do you mean, monsieur?
Lanterns of the dead. Our ancestors kept a fire going on top of them. Today, no one knows what they were used for. A symbol of... Others claim that human bones, mercury and lime, some odious sorcery that was meant to entrap the tormented souls.
That makes sense and confirms. I'm now certain that the King's lanterns capture the anima essence, and that this essence is what allows the automats to stay in motion, without...
Paternoster quies in celis, sanctificetur nomen tuum.
Now that I think about it, madame, you obviously are not subject to the harmful effects of these lanterns.
No, au contraire. When activated, these statues reveal an apparatus that allows me to repair myself.
It follows that if you destroy these lanterns, the people will be free to fight again.
Sì?
Unfortunately, they are preternaturally strong. Nothing...
Come now, no metal is indestructible. If we knew what these lanterns were made of, perhaps I could...
Take a look at this
Chi è che parlava?
ledger, Citoyen Lavoisier. It contains a list of metals. I found it by the factories. Near
Let's see. Steel, molybdenum, tiens, donc, tungsten and zirconium. This master blacksmith knows his trade. These metals can be used to make this as long as you have a fortune to invest.
For that, our clockwork tyrants...
Well, Monsieur Lavoisier.
Break it? Certainly not. But mineral acid could... I would recommend sulfuric acid, or vitriol, if you prefer to use its common name.
Where can I obtain some vitriol?
I had some, but my laboratory at l'Arsenal was ransacked. I can't tell you any more than that. You should ask my colleague, Monsieur Bailly.
Ma porco zio!
Similar substances in his research.
Citoyen... Would you happen to know where I...
Sulfuric acid combined with sea salt and... But I don't know how much... You would need to go to the Louvre and...
If you will allow...
Of course, madame.
Chiede la riserva di Mr. B.
Goodbye. Vive la...
Sì, tuo papà. Che palle, chi manca ancora? Lavoisier cosa vuole?
What can I do for you?
Sì, taci.
I found the powder. It is at the Bastille.
Ah.
Of course.
What do you mean? Am I...
Yes. Now all that is left is for the Marquis and...
What men?
We will raise our armies soon. You can be sure. And we will...
You do not measure the import of your actions, and the Bastille is an ancient fortress that was not designed. The tiniest spark could cause a catastrophe. The iron from a boot, thanks to you...
There is no such... If we are defeated, we will have only our...
Il vitriolo.
I had some, but my laboratory... I can't tell... You should ask my colleague. He uses...
Goodbye,
Perfetto. Oh, bene. Trova la contessa. Serata di secondarie. Serata di viaggi rapidi e secondarie. Avremo poco movimento. Bah, dai, andiamo qua a vedere, prendersi il cetriolo. Ah. Da quanto tempo? Ah, è il baule chiuso, eh? Dai, dimmi che è il baule chiuso. Aia. Stardo. Allora, di là, ci si va... Di qua. Oh, lo zio! Sono arrivato di giù dal cielo! È possibile? Uscire dall'altra parte, da qua? Vediamo se ho preso una scorciatoia o... Oddio, qua si va in un posto che non mi ricordo dov'era, ma mi ricordo che era lungo. Continuiamo il nostro giro normale. Olo. Ce l'abbiamo fatta? Ah, cazzo. I'm back. Di un attimo. Come arrivo su? Così. Sì, si poteva uscire, ma non ci sono mai entrato. E allora? Perché non mi ricordo mai voi? Uno non me lo ricordo. Quello lì no, non me lo ricordavo mai, non me lo ricordo proprio. Esatto. Qua c'è ancora un punto che non siamo andati. Ah. Ah, questa? Conosciuto fino all'VIII secolo per le sue proprietà estremamente corrosive, viene impiegato ad esempio per lucidare le lenti dei telescopi. Gli alchimisti lo chiamavano vitriol, considerandolo l'acronimo della formula latina visita interiore terrae rectificando in venis octulum lapidem. Visita le profondità della terra tramite la rettitudine incontrerai la pietra occulta. Va buona, consegna il vetriolo. Ah, voilà così. Oh zio, che c'è qua dentro? Andiamo a vedere cosa sono. Pugni volanti. Quando le circostanze lo permettono, i ventaglini di Macbeth lanciano 2 pugnali mortali contro l'obiettivo. Ma scusa. Certo. Gettone. Gettone. Grazie a Vetriolo avremo l'opportunità di distruggere almeno una lanterna. Robespierre ha però sollevato un'obiezione corretta. Nessuno di noi mortali può avvicinarsi a quelle maledette vestali senza perire. Lafayette ha fatto il nome di Pierre Chauderlot de Laclos, un capitano d'artiglieria e ingegnere militare il quale ha ideato una palla di cannone rivoluzionaria. Viene eiettata intatta nel cannone e disperde poi il contenuto soltanto all'impatto. Dobbiamo riuscire a trovare questo ingegnere e convincerlo a condividere con noi i nostri segreti della sua invenzione. Celeste al servizio del duca d'Orléans. Ma lo sa Dio dove si stia nascondendo in questo momento. Cercate di scovarlo, quello uomo in grado di donarci un vantaggio decisivo. No. Ah. Ci sta. E noi adesso andremo a trovare la contessa Cerberloni avanzante in del mare. Avevo in mente di farlo anche prima. Secondo me lo incontrerò là. La con... Crama volta che torni indietro per vedere se qualcuno sta bene o se è cambiato qualcosa. No. Godo, stronzo. Ah, ho capito qua dove siamo. Non credo succederà oggi. Forse, perché forse ho capito dove devo andare. Buono, munizioni mi va bene.
By God. We're not gonna just leave her there. She'll be eaten by rats.
What would you have us do? Are you willing to risk your life just to go bury her?
Absolutely not. But still, what a sorry sight.
Day has passed and I can still hear her cries. It was blood curdling.
Who could be so cowardly as to attack a half-crazed woman?
Oh, I'd wager it's a stranger I saw hanging around here for 2 days.
Oh yeah, I remember. A sort of strong man with a pock-marked face, wasn't he? Frightening face, really.
He was asking about the Countess. And he was insistent, the brute. But I knew how to hold my tongue. You know me.
But the cutthroat must have succeeded in the end. God knows how he tricked the Countess into letting him in.
That's true. Our Countess was a highly suspicious woman. But why did he want to harm her?
No doubt it was because of those old rumours. As crazy and poor as she was, it seems that she kept a small treasure hidden under her bed. All that remained of her aristocratic life, it seems.
Fine, eh? Sì.
The Comtesse de Corvée. The poor thing. This is not the work of an automat, but of a common thug, no doubt. Now I must bring the terrible news to Monsieur de Mirabeau.
Nell'ora in cui tutte le mie forze mi hanno abbandonato e mi preparo a spiare, desidero assicurarvi che non porto alcun rancore per gli innumerevoli misfatti da cui siete resa colpevole a mio discapito. Informeremo Mirabeau. Beh, se riusciamo a farlo però con... artigli scudo. Ma non ce l'avevamo già? Avevamo... artigli nemesi che fanno... artigli scudo. Ah, artigli scudo. Giusto. E qua se la fini. Tanto anche qua sarà vicinissimo. Ma potrebbe essere l'ultima volta che sono morto? Dove cazzo è? Ah. Cazzo vuoi? Certo. Voglio vedere... Ah, qua ci si butta e non ci si torna. No, 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 no. Allora, io dovrò tornare indietro. Secondo me era più vicino di là. Forse no, 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 scendi. Direzione giusta. Questa è la boss fight. Non ci si può tornare indietro. Ah no. No. Si viene da là. Dai, davvero non si può tornare indietro. Che cazzata. No, no, no. Perché proprio ti lanci, però... Cioè, oddio, anche nei anche nei Souls c'era qualche parte dove poi non tornavi. Ritorna su. Se andavo dritto ero già arrivato. Dove sei, zia? Che se arriva mi picchio, merda. Lo sapevo. Au. Au. Scendi. Senza nemica. Sì, saranno 2000 essenze. Cazzo me ne frega. Ciao zio.
Can I help you, madame?
Brutto dio.
The representatives of the people are asking for your help, monsieur.
Who exactly are you talking about?
The patriots and representatives of the Third Estate who escaped the massacre.
I need names, madame.
Monsieur de Robespierre, Monsieur Lavoisier, the Marquis de Lafayette.
All these men have declared themselves enemies of the cause to which we have sworn allegiance to.
Is there any cause more important than saving the nation?
No, of course not. And what do these so-called defenders of the people want from me?
They believe they have found a way to neutralize the royal automats for good. And to do it, they beg you to give them one of the explosive cannonballs you invented.
Ma foi, if there is a way to stop these death machines, then I have a duty to assist them. But you must understand that I shall remain on my guard. When doing deals with the enemy, you must take precautions for when the game ends.
If that's how you feel, then by all means take steps to ensure your safety.
Let me think. Where are the representatives?
At the Couvent des Cordeliers.
Very well. Here's what we're going to do. I will go to the convent immediately and try to negotiate a truce. As for you, here is the key to a trunk in the next room. It contains a prototype of my cannonball, as well as the patents and pages that explain how to manufacture it. Bring all of this to me at the convent. However, do not give me anything unless I specifically request it. Is that clear?
Perfectly clear, monsieur. I will follow your instructions.
Va bene, non ti darò niente. Va bene. Come vuoi. No, tu non c'ho voglia di parlare. Non c'ho voglia di parlare con nessuno. Figa, però vedi, potrebbero dare delle missioni secondarie perché... Cioè, ci stanno costruendo tutto con le missioni secondarie comunque. Cioè, potrebbero essere state primarie. Dunque, qua non ci sono stanze, eh? No, tanto per... Tu vuoi qualcosa? Dai, tanto.
Yes.
Pensavo... Un baule con la... Che succede? No. È lì. Ah, forse l'ho visto. Sì, 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 sì. Questo, infatti. Progettato dall'ingegnere militare Pierre Chaudelot de Leclos, viene in genere caricata a mitraglia. A contatto con l'obiettivo scoppia liberando tutti i suoi contenuti. È ancora in fase di collaudo e non è dunque stata messa a disposizione dall'esercito reale. Ne sono stati prodotti soltanto pochi esemplari di prova a spese del suo inventore. Mi dico sempre che sì, ci ritroviamo sempre qua da loro. Sì, è un po' rompicazzo fare sti giri, anche perché i caricamenti sono un po' lunghi. Però cioè, va bene. Poi infatti avevi dimenticato qualche caricamento.
Madame, these gentlemen and I have come to an agreement.
That is good news.
We will resolve our differences when the time comes. The matter is settled.
You can count on it, Laclos. But now it is clear that we are fighting the same adversary.
Adversary? You are rather indulgent, monsieur. It seems that you are still fond of him, despite his heinous...
Oh, de grâce.
Truly, the king is no more than a wild beast. And together, in large...
Madame, please give the model and the engineering notes to Monsieur de Robespierre. However, you shall hold on to the patents. No one knows what the future may hold.
Let there be peace between you gentlemen, for there is still much work to be done. We believe we now have a way to destroy the lanterns. Without them, the machines will no longer be able to carry out their sinister task. But it is still just a strategy, which needs to be tested. And even a conclusive experiment will not guarantee our success. Where will we find a working cannon? How will we get more vitriol? How will we make more cannonballs? Please, I ask each of you to set to work without delay. Pour la nation, messieurs.
Pour la nation.
Pour la nation.
Pour la nation.
Ah, giusto. Mi spiace.
Citoyen Mirabeau. Unfortunately.
Go on, Aegis. This is about my...
Indeed.
Yes, yes. The poor woman.
It gets worse.
Worse?
Your mother did not die of poverty.
Murdered. My father. The rabid dog made good on his threat. May he ask for you. Do you finally understand the man's true nature? How much longer?
I share your grief, Monsieur de Mirabeau. The secrets of...
Enough! You sanctimonious bigot! Is it not enough for you to serve the people absurd fables that condemn them to ignorance? Must you also submit to the whims of a malicious or... Speak! Speak now, or so help me, I will send you to meet your maker.
Please, monsieur, let us not get carried away. Out of respect for you, I consent to...
I am listening.
I admit that your father is an unusual person in he blamed you. You, your sister, I stayed by his bedside an entire night. I preached about mercy. Ha! Do not mock me, Monsieur de Mirabeau. At dawn, I finally got Monsieur before God.
However, he did not give up his plans for River.
In fact, Monsieur, he did. He even gave me a leather wallet containing, in his words, he asked me to dispose of it. Unfortunately, your mother's fate was already sealed, poor soul. She was in tears.
What was in...
I don't know, monsieur.
In that case, I asked...
I cannot, monsieur. When I was...
No, Aegis. This wallet contains my father's sentences for his children. Me, of course, but also my sister. You must find it at all costs. Cagliostro must have put it in a safe place.
The Marquise de Capri, dites-vous?
Yes, that is my sister Louise's title.
Fortune favors you today. It so happens that I already have this wallet. It was in a secret workshop by the Tuileries, where the Count conducts his...
Ah, pensa un po', eh?
Oh, how fortunate. What does it contain?
2 envelopes addressed to the Lieutenant General de Police. One of them had this letter in it. It concerns your sister, the Marquise de Capri.
Let's see. A lettre de cachet signed by my father. He gave orders to have my sister locked up in a convent. His unique variety of fatherly love is unmistakable. What was in the second envelope?
It is empty.
Empty? Mon Dieu. You don't have to be a genius to guess that it contained a similar document. This time concerning myself. If the envelope was empty, it means that this letter has already been delivered to its recipient. By Cagliostro, no doubt. The monster must have fell to Aegis. You must retrieve this letter. If the Lieutenant General attaches a seal and gives it to his underlings at the Châtelet, I am done for.
Where does this Lieutenant General reside?
Oh, right by the fortress. He's a dutiful man and prides himself on never straying too far from it. Please hurry, I beg of you.
Io mi fermo qua per stasera. Sì, faremo qualche piccola altra commissione secondo me la prossima volta, ma poi secondo me si andrà a Versailles. Mi fermo qua. Ci vediamo alla prossima allora.